Alright, so now it's daytime. I've added the outriggers to the aircraft, to the hovercraft, and I've also done a few more modifications to the joining part where the skirts are. That way, so if I need to replace the skirt, I don't have to tear up a bunch of freaking foam in the process when I need to replace the skirt. And I also more or less put the battery more or less in the middle. It still can move around, but it can't move around side to side. It can only move forward and backwards. So, time to go outside and see if I can get this thing in video again. Hopefully I remember exactly how to place this stupid hat cam I made on my head. This thing will still flip, but not like it did. The outriggers do help, but it's still the center of gravity is still too high. Oh, there goes my neighbor with his quad. Oh. I didn't flip that time. Awesome. Ooh, I think I have a tear in my skirt. Nope. No, I don't have a tear in my skirt. Awesome. Rock got under the front and just gave the thing heck. And of course, it runs better on smooth surfaces than it does on rough surfaces. Oh. Yeah, it seems like there's not enough power going to the front of the hovercraft. I mean, not enough power, not enough air going to the front of the hovercraft, causing the front here to go under itself. Of course, that's what happens when you use your cheap old quad for a hovercraft. There is some water down there, so I want to see what happens. Brakes. Or maybe not. Oh, there's a little bit of water. And the thing got stuck. Yeah, it looks like the bulge is a little too much for this thing. I need to go, when I rebuild the skirt, I need to make this area a lot less prominent like it is right here in the back, where it's a lot more towards the body and whatnot. Of course, I flip it right on the water. Not really much of a surprise there. Yeah, it can handle water, but once it gets out of water, it's like I can't do anything. And the battery's about dead. It's still a learning curve for me to get this thing to where it can actually be optimal. since the plans for this, since there's no real tutorial of how to actually fold the skirt for this hovercraft, I don't know exactly how to fold it. So I'm not getting the optimal air cushion that I should be getting with this hovercraft. But if anything, it's a lot more smoother. It definitely works a lot more better on the road than it did before. And of course, another reason why it was getting a little sluggish and whatnot is because of the wind. This thing's very susceptible to the wind considering it's so light. And for some reason, my range has practically been cut in half with this thing. Either that or the battery just died. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I just put this like straight up. Ah, it's still flipped. Once it catches, it goes under. And plus, since this thing's made out of foam board, I really don't want to run this thing on water. Oh, battery's dead. Yep, battery's dead. I still got a long ways to improve this little guy. But overall, it's still a decent little hovercraft for being made out of a broken quad. Cheap latch. There we go. And I got all that on video.